hopefully the playoffs will work well for us. We'll see.
Yeah, so long as they win the division, because I'm tired of the Dodgers winning the division.
Yeah, and I want them to burn out Scherzer in the wild card game too. But we'll see. It's down to 1.5 games, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, well, I don't know about anybody burning out Scherzer. I mean, didn't he just throw like a one-hitter or two-hitter the other day?
Oh, he's been unstoppable. They just got Kershaw back, and with Bueller, yeah, their $300 million is been put to good use because they are stacked at every position possible. So it's
Yeah, I mean, Seager can't even find playing time. You gotta love that.
exactly.
All right, well,
Yep.
enjoy the playoffs.
Thank you,
All right,
sir. Have
keep
a
an
good
eye
day.
out for that email. You can go ahead and leave the meeting.
You got it. Thank you.
Oh, this one should have been put up on top. Oh, but you didn't do this. He put them here, huh? Yeah, that's okay. Antonio Calderón, si puedes tocar tu computer para que yo te pueda oír. Buenos días, señor.
Buenos días.
Discúlpame por tardando tanto a llamar tu caso. Yo no sabía que nomás hablabas español. Este es un caso donde necesitamos un interpreter, pero no tenemos un interpreter aquí hoy. Vamos a tener que poner tu caso para otra cita cuando tenemos.
Aquí tengo, ya he hablado con la persona antes y me dijo que se me podía traducir mi hijo. Aquí lo tengo por un lado.
No, necesitamos que tener un interpreter que está certificado por el Estado.
Pues no, en inglés. Ya le hacemos nosotros.
¿Podemos tratar en inglés?
No, ya no, porque ya sé que no habla suficiente inglés para poder resolver este caso sin la ayuda de un interpreter. So vamos a poner este caso para otra cita. La próxima cita que tenemos un interpreter aquí es el miércoles, el día 29 de septiembre. ¿Puedes regresar por Zoom en ese día?
¿Tengo qué?
¿Qué te conviene mejor, en la mañana o en la tarde?
Usted manda, dígame usted.
Pues a las 8:30 o a las 10 de la mañana.
A las 8:30 está bien.
Pues vamos a poner este caso para las 8:30 el día 29 de septiembre, es un miércoles, y mis ayudantes te van a mandar una noticia sobre esta cita nueva. ¿Ok?
Gracias.
Gracias. Ya te puedes salir de esta reunión. Okay, Ernesto Tovar, if you would unmute your device.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Ernesto Tovar?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't tell. Are you on the telephone only?
Yeah, I'm on the telephone. I tried to use the Zoom app, but I was having issues with my app on the phone, so I went through the call line that they provided me on the email.
What's your middle initial?
E.
Okay, and back in 2018, do you remember the name of the street you lived on in Aurora?
Is it 24630 East Wyoming Circle?
Yep, that's it. That's correct. All right.
Cool.
A couple of things are going on in this case. Obviously, you have a failure to appear four separate times, and I've issued 4 separate warrants, and there's a current warrant for your arrest that's active from the last failure to appear, which was February 26th of 2020. The city attorney says that your current situation is that you went to rehab and you're currently on in-home detention, with monitored sobriety. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What court is that out of?
It's out of Denver right now.
Out of-
It is until the 1st of October.
Okay.
But
long
they
have you
say I
been
could
on
do
it?
community service and everything. It's only been a month. I just recently moved back to Colorado from Texas. I went to rehab and then I moved out to Texas to do a work program.
All right. There's a couple of things going on in your case because of the warrant. I'm going to go ahead and vacate the
Yeah.
warrant. And the city attorney's
Okay.
agreed to dismiss the case, but you have to pay all the court costs related to this,
Okay.
which looks like it's going to be like $200. It might be $230. See how old you were when you got this.
I think 2018. I want to say 18 or 19 years
Yeah,
old.
you had just turned 18, so there's not a block against your driver's license. All right, so what's going to happen is when you leave the meeting, my clerks are going to send you an email telling you how much you owe.
Okay.
And upon receipt of the payment of that, I'm going to enter the order of dismissals. But if you want to have the record of this case sealed because it's a dismissal, it's eligible to be sealed. There's a $65 filing fee that needs to be filed with the petition, okay?
Okay.
So when you get the email, it'll show the order of dismissal, the amount due is $200. I think it's $200. They'll tell you the exact amount. Get that paid right away so that the dismissal is final, okay? Then once
Yes,
that's
sir.
final, if you want to look into having the record of this case sealed, ask my clerks and they can send you the information on how to file the petition, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
All right, you can go ahead and leave the meeting then.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Alma, on this one, Mr. Tovar's case, it looks like at one point along the way he paid some of the warrant fees, so I don't know exactly how much is still owed. So I told him 200, but it may only be 100. I just can't tell. Okay. Hayden Hall, if you would unmute your device, please.
Yes.
Okay, do you have a camera capacity, Mr. Hall?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, and I know this is going to sound silly to you, but I'm in open court, and this is an open court on the record, so I need you to take off the ball cap.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right.
Yeah.
I have a document that indicates that if you plead guilty to the added reduced charge of speeding 55 in a 45 mile per hour zone, which is a 4-point violation, and attend the Alive at 25 class, the city attorney will dismiss the original speeding charge against you from August 11th of 2021 at about 1:30 in the afternoon in the area of the 16200 block of East 120th Avenue here in Commerce City. Is this how you wish to resolve your case today?
Yeah.
Did you watch the advisement of rights video?
Yeah.
Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea to this reduced charge, you're waiving all of those trial and appeal-related rights that I advised you of in that video?
Yeah.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to get you to plead guilty to this reduced charge against your will?
No, sir.
Has anyone made any promise to you to get you to enter this guilty plea?
No.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medications that affect your ability to understand what you're doing in court today?
No, sir.
Then to the added reduced charge of speeding 55 in a 45 mile per hour zone, a 4-point violation on August 11th of 2021 at about here in Commerce City. How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'll accept your guilty plea. Mr. Hall, is there anything you want me to take into consideration before I impose the sentence against you?
No, sir.
All right. Obviously, you know your driving record's not good. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
I'm showing a moving violation for speeding in Weld County from September of 2020. Does that entry sound correct?
Yes, sir.
And then another speeding ticket in November of 2020, also in Weld County?
Yes, sir.
And then a unsafe lane change, a 3-point violation from March of this year in Longmont. Is that entry correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me, yeah, it's probable that your driver's license, your driving privilege is going to be suspended for points. Let me do the math and figure out how much this ticket's going to be.
I have a question, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like if it does get suspended, will you tell me, or will I get like a mail or something in the mail?
Yeah, you'll get a notice at DMV. My suggestion is going to do, when you get that notice, go in and request a hearing, because the hearing officer has some discretion with regard to the length of a suspension and whether or not you can get a restricted license, what used to be called a red license, to be able to get to and from work or to and from school while you're under suspension. If you just, blow it off, your license is suspended, and then you're facing more serious charges if you get caught driving while it's under suspension. So go ahead and make sure you go to DMV. Give me just a minute while I figure out the fines and other circumstances here. Yeah, all right. Here's what you got in this case. Your scheduled fine is $360. I'm going to impose the $360. I'm going to suspend half of it, $180, because I am going to order that you do the Alive at 25 class. All right, when you leave the meeting, my clerks will reach out to you either today or tomorrow telling you how much is the non-suspended portion of the fine, plus surcharges, plus court costs, and they'll work out payment arrangements. They're going to send you a referral to the people that put on the class. They'll also give you a deadline of about 6 weeks within which to complete the class. Contact these people right away. Get signed up, get the class done as quick as you can. It's your responsibility to make sure the original certificate of completion gets filed with my court by the deadline. But make sure you keep 2 copies of it. One sent into your insurance agent, because at your age, with 4 tickets in such a short period of time, they're going to jack up your insurance rates like you won't believe. But they might give you a discount for having done the driving class. It doesn't hurt to ask. The other copy, you need to show to DMV. That'll help you to try to get a restricted license or a red license when you go talk to them. So original of the certificate of completion of the class to the court, copy for your insurance company, copy for DMV just in case. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, then you can go ahead and leave the meeting. Just keep an eye out for that email from my staff either today or tomorrow, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Okay, let's see what I got here. 9129. Okay, Joaquin de Herrera, you can go ahead and unmute your device.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Let's see what I've got here. All right, that's traffic. Okay, so you owe community service and the level 2 driving class, and I have a note that says you need an extension. Is that correct?
Yes, please. I wanted to come to explain to you as to why I am actually currently doing my community service now. I actually have the remainder of the community service. I just have to work the rest. I've already done about half of it. But I just have to do the rest. And then the level 2 driving class, reason being I wasn't able to do that is I didn't necessarily have the funds in my account to do it.
Okay, it looks to me like I gave you until September 30th to complete the community service.
Yeah, that I'm finishing it up
You're not gonna
actually
have it
this
done in 2 more
upcoming
weeks?
Monday. Huh?
Sorry, say that again?
I said I'm finishing up the community service this Monday.
Okay, so you'll have it done on time, so you don't need an
Yeah.
extension, because it's not.
It's the level 2 driving class that
Okay, have you contacted those people to find out when the next available class is for you to do?
it said that there was only 72 hours on there. I wasn't 100% certain if that's the amount of time that I had to get it done. So on the email that I was sent, it said I had 72 hours to get it done or to call them in.
72 hours to call them to find out when you could schedule it for.
Yeah.
That's why we gave you 6 weeks within which to do the class. So you have 72 hours to contact the people who put on the class in order to schedule it. It's not 72 hours to finish the class.
No, like 72 hours to call them and schedule it. But is there like, so what I was trying to figure out if there was like any like upfront. I know there's like a cost for the class. I know that.
Right.
But that's what I was mainly concerned about when I thought about calling, but because I was more concerned about the upfront cost because I didn't have the money on me right then and there at the time.
But you don't know what the upfront cost is.
Yeah, no, I don't.
See, that's why we have you call them to find out when the class is available, how much you have to pay, and when you have to pay it by.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you've basically done none of that since we entered into this disposition, which was back in August. All right. So, you know, you don't even know if you can't get it done by September 30th yet, do you?
I actually do know if I probably could. I most likely could if I put in.
Right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grant your request for extension on the class. Get the community service done and turned in. If you're going to do it Monday, that's before the deadline anyway. I'm going to give you until October, 20th to get the class proof in. So call those people today. Find out if they can get you in before October 20th for the level 2 driving class. Find out from them how much it's going to cost you and see if you can get it done. Now, if you can't, find out when the next one is available that you can get done, and then contact me again, and I'll give you an extension to whatever date that is, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
But you need to call them today.
I'm
Don't put off calling them, all right?
I'm going to.
All right. So the request for extension on the class is granted to October 20th. My clerks will send you an email on that and a new referral to the people that put on the class, all right?
Okay, and then just another question, Your Honor. Did you want me to print out that community service paper? Because the person I had him, so I have it on little notes on here on my phone. I had it fill it out. I had him fill it out on there, but I've been thinking maybe it might be a better idea to fill it on paper, and then I could just probably fax it over to you guys, if that would work easier. I'm not sure.
Okay, give me a second. Well, you can send it to us electronically if you can email it to us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's the key. We don't need a hard copy, but we just need some proof. So if you
Okay.
can email it to us, that'll work. So when my clerk sends you the email for the extension on the class, that'll give you the email address to send the community service proof back to us on. Okay?
On this upcoming Monday. Okay.
All right?
Thank you,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right. Good luck. You can go ahead and leave the meeting.